Hello, magical people. I wanted to pop on today and tell you a quick story that is kind of an add on to my adoption story, which I already have on my channel. And my adoption story, I tell it in brief. It's quite a story, but um, ever since, um, well, forever. I've been told that my two older sisters have the same father, and I had a different father, and then my youngest brother had a different father. And lo and behold, my two oldest sisters did the Ancestry.com DNA test, which I did maybe a couple years ago. And turns out we all have the same dad. Um, so for me, that's really exciting and kind of crazy because no one knew my birth father at all. We had no way to get a hold of him. No one knew anything about him. He was a very mysterious figure. And now that I'm, full blood with them, they can tell me about my birth father. People have pictures. I've never seen a picture of my birth father before. And suddenly I have new family members who really want to get to know me and see me, which I've never really had. Um, my birth family, aside from my close siblings and a couple of cousins, never really wanted to have anything to do with me, even though I lived in town and I had an open adoption. So they were able to come in and visit. My grandma was really the only one I saw, and I saw my sisters occasionally. Um, so it's really exciting to finally have some family that can tell me what he was like. And I know, he wasn't a saint. I know he did a lot of really bad things and was not always a good person and all that jazz. Um, but for me, just having a picture of him is like mind blowing because I never had anything. I never knew. I had no idea. So to have that is huge. And I found this out a couple weeks before my grandmother passed. So when we went to Cincinnati for her funeral, it was a whole new world. People were suddenly like, oh my gosh. And I was like, COVID, um, basically. Um, I wasn't able, or I was completely able, but because of COVID, I restricted very, very, very heavily who I saw on that trip and how I interacted with people, just because COVID still terrifies me. But I mean, how exciting. Now I've got, aunts and I've got cousins that all communicate with me and want to see me. And it's crazy. So I just wanted to add that bit into my story um, because, like, who'd have thunk? I know, and I do not blame or have any hard feelings at all that my birth mother didn't even realize this information. Um, it doesn't bother me. Uh, I know she was heavily on drugs during this period of time, so for her to not know doesn't bother me because I'm sure she wasn't in her right mind all the time when these things were happening. So anyway, with that being said, I just wanted to add in that crazy bit of information on my story. If anyone has any questions, please post them below and I will answer every single comment because I always do. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Have a magical day. Bye.